disappointing season, lots of injuries to a young team, never a recipe that adds up to wins. Do you think there's a potential shakeup in that front office? They haven't met with the media typically. You know, Terry Pluto pointed that out, and I hadn't thought of it. They didn't do the end of the year, let's go through things, and that has me thinking, man, there might be something to that shakeup idea.
Well, we've seen shakeups over there with the Cavs before, haven't we? And that wouldn't surprise me at all. We all have to remember that, you know, that Dan Gilbert is not one to sit around and let things fester or get worse. So, you know, I'll be honest with you though, Dave, I don't think it's going to happen. And I'm probably jinxing myself now by saying this, but there were so many variables at play. You know, let's not forget how well the Cavs were playing a year ago before the pandemic shut the season down, and Bickerstaff really never got a chance to build off of that. And then when you multiply that by the continued pandemic on top of injuries, on top of a young team, on top of trades, on top of what they decided to do with Andre Drummond, what they decided to do with Kevin Porter Jr., which is a situation that none of us even really got to the bottom of because we weren't around the team because of the protocols this year. So I think that all adds up to a situation where maybe you let things just calm down a little bit. You head into next season with essentially what you have now. Hopefully, obviously, you get some luck in the draft. You can maybe make a free agency move or two and make this roster better. But it was so young. It was so banged up. There were so many things going on that I just think another front office shakeup was just going to make things worse at this point.